Hey, what's up YouTube? More here from Little Ladies up against Void and Aprendizes2 in G1 Siege. Here's the first siege of Season 14. Hope we have a great season. Hope you're having a great day. Let's jump into it. For the first attack of the season, we're going to hit this Chandra, Ophelia, Mouse team with Feng Yan, Tetra, and Leo. We're going to play it extra safe just because we want to start off the season right. The siege right. We don't want to take an L. We're going to go ahead and speed this one up. It's a really safe team. We're just going to go for the Chandra or Miles, whatever we can defense break. If we can get rid of the Ophelia, then we'll go for the Ophelia. This match did take a really long time because she kept proccing like crazy, putting that provoke shield up. And it just took a really long time. I should have brought in the Leah. I think it would have made it a lot quicker with the defense buffing and would have just been doing a lot of damage. The Chandra died to the dot. Now it's a 3v2. I know it's not quite the banger way to start off the season, but we did bad on the last siege. So we want to make sure that we redeem ourselves in this siege. And we will. I'm hoping to do pretty well this season. If I can get past the 300 wins this season, I'll be happy. I guess I'm going to go ahead and forget about those defense wins because it is going to be a little bit more difficult this season. Alright, we secured the first win. GG's. Now for this next one, we're going to hit this Claire, Savannah, Giselle with Miang, Dova, and Lucian. Shout out to Pierre for recommending this team. We're going to boost up the Lucian, hopefully kill the Giselle, take one life away from the Savannah, and hopefully we don't lose the procs. If we can kill the Claire with one go, that'd be nice. Alright, we're going to boost up the Lucian. So we are going to kill the Giselle here, knock down the Savannah, but we don't kill the Clara. We get stunned up. We're just going to go ahead and go for the snipe on the Savannah to secure the win. And we get the kill. Now it's a 3v1, and at this point we have a win. We're going to use skill 3. And let's see if we can crit with the Lucian, making this a lot quicker. Alright, cool. GG's. Next up, we're going to hit this Chandra, Rakan, Riley with Claire, the Wind, Madeline Cookie, and Sonia. I did speed tune them a little bit better than before. I think they're almost perfectly tuned. Shout out to Maggie for helping me with the speed tuning. We're going to go ahead and boost up here. And then we're going to go for the snipe on the Chandra. We don't want him to hug the Rakan. And then we're going to go for the Rakan with the Claire here. Very nice. And now it's a 3v1. So yeah, not only did I upgrade my defenses for the season, I also upgraded some of my offenses, made them a little bit better, threw on some grinds, speed tuned the ones that needed tuning. And for this next one, we're going to use another double snipe, this time with Praline, Bethany, and Covenant. This one is a bit interesting. I think if I swap the order of the Bethany and the Covenant, then that will determine who goes first. So for this one, we're going to have the Bethany moving first. We're going to go for the Sierra, and then we're going to go for the Vrad with the Covenant. We shouldn't have a problem ignoring defense. Yep. Rip the buff Sierra, and then down goes the Vrad. Now it's a 3v1. Is this Juno going to solo us? Because we've been soloing with Juno. She might. There's a potential that she can solo us, just like we got soloed by the Nora last siege. So we're just going to try to not put debuffs. Of course, the Bethany's going to be landing debuffs when she never does. We're going to go for the skill 1 for now. I wanted to wait till Praline used skill 3 to try to use Bethany's skill 3, but I ended up going for it anyways. We didn't ignore defense, and it's getting a little bit close here. If the Juno heals up and stuns us, it can get really sketchy. Luckily, we dodged the stun. We're going to use skill 3, sniper out, and it's another GG. Now for this next one, we're going to hit the Xingzhe, Praha, and Perna. This time we're going to use the Fire Cassandra with Praline and Odin. This is another team that I built up. So this one is also tuned. I'm using my Claire set on my Fire Cassandra, and then I'm using my Covenant set on my Odin, except for one rune. Alright, we're going to go for the Xingzhe here. I think we should be able to snipe. Okay, yeah, no problem. Now we're going to go for the Praha, and it's a 3v1 up against the Perna. This Fire Cassandra is super nice. She has that skill 2 up almost all the time if you're sniping units. We're going to have it back up right now. She's really nice because you could do a lot of damage even without an attack buff. Now for this next one, we're going to hit this Harmonia, Vigor, Kinky with Kamoon, Lauren, and Lucia. Let me know in the comment section below the correct order for Kamoon, Lauren, and Lucia. But I think my Kamoon goes before my Lucia before he used to go last. I ended up upgrading him for a defense. Now I don't even use him. So this match did take a really long time. I decided to speed it up. It does get sketchy at points though. I think my biggest mistake into this one was trying to go for the Vigor. For the most part, I wasn't landing freezes on the Harmonia or even going for her. And she kept healing with her skill 2 and skill 3, making it a lot more difficult and annoying. It's honestly been a while since I've used this team. You want to put the Kinky to sleep. and then freeze either the Vigor or Harmonia, and then crowd control the other one with Lauren, keep pushing the attack bar back, etc. I think Lauren would be a lot better on Vio. I'm still running Swift Revenge. I think I'm probably going to upgrade her at some point because I'm not really using as many Vio sets as I was last season. So I think that'd be a really nice upgrade for the Lauren. GG's. Now for this next one, we're going to hit this Xingzhe, Juno, and Annabelle. I was pretty scared hitting this one with Galentiana and Poseidon. I didn't think I was going to land the defense breaks or the pushbacks. Let's see how it goes. Also, while we're here, what do you think about the new transmogs? I ended up buying the Alicia and Tiana ones. I don't know if I like the skins better than these, but the animations are super sick. Alright, can we land the pushbacks here? It's going to be really important to push back the Annabelle. And we do. We almost killed the Juno too. And we should be able to clean up with the Tiana here. Damn, that's a pretty tanky Xingzhe. Alright, there he goes. GG's. We're going to hit this more kinky Molly team with Feng Yan, Aaliyah, and Tyrannus. He did get buffed recently, so he has a defense break, I believe, in his passive when he's in his beast form. And yeah, it says it accumulates up to 5 times, and at the max accumulated count decreases defense for 1 turn with each attack. So that's a pretty nice change to him. I think I'll probably be using him a little bit more. Honestly, I'm not a fan of this defense. I think the Feng Yan will eat this defense up no problem, especially with the Tyrannus here for the revive. It's just gonna be overkill. All right, let's see what we can defense break here. We're going to go for the Moor. Now we're going to go for a skill 2 into the Moor. Pretty good damage. He's not even on the crit damage build either. I'm probably going to switch him up to crit damage. This Molly's really squishy. Alright, I switched into beast form. I honestly can't remember if he got more than 1 buff. Why did I feel like he got a damage buff? I might be tripping, but we're going to go for the skill 2 here. Really nice damage, and now it's a 3v1 up against this Kinky. You guys already know what the Feng Yan does to the Kinky, so we're going to go ahead and give him some privacy. GG's. Next up, we're going to hit this pretty strange defense with a shot. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Aaliyah and Kinky with Feng Yan, Lulu, and Perna. This one's going to take a really long time. The idea was to get rid of the shot and then go for the Kinky or the Aaliyah. This one took a super long time just because we got stalled out by the Aaliyah. She kept proccing like crazy, healing them up. This was definitely not the best offense to be bringing into this defense. It even got to the point where the Kinky almost beat us. He ends up killing the Perna at some point, and then it's a 2v2, and we either hit the Aaliyah, give her the skill 4, or we go for the Kinky and potentially get defense broken. This is 6 times the speed. I think this clip took like 10 minutes minus what it took to kill the Aaliyah. The Aaliyah took forever to kill. We do land a defense break on him. We just need a couple of procs to kill him. This is around the time where the Perna will be going down. She goes down. That's a 2v2. And it gets really sketchy like I said. But if we get a couple of procs, we should be able to kill the Kinky. If we can defense break the Kinky, he's going to be going down. There he goes. And we secure the win. For the last hit, we're going to use Tractor Windy Camilla to hit this Chandra Perna and Cichlid. Honestly, I've never really been a huge fan of this defense, especially with Chandra. Something about Chandra, I just don't really like him on defense. So we're going to go for the Chandra first. If we can get rid of him, then we're going to go for the Perna and leave the Cichlid for last. This one is going to be another slow, boring offense. It's going to be really safe. I ran out of all my Cleave options, kind of just threw them really quickly. I have the Lucian options, the Galentiana Poseidon, and then all the Praline teams. I might even build another Praline team. Maybe with the Wind Cassandra and something like a Kali, or maybe even the Light Imp. Hopefully we can craft some new offenses this season. Hopefully they're fun as well. We get rid of the Chandra. Now it's a 3v2. We're going to go for the Perna. So while we're waiting, I did craft a few other options for offenses. I have 3 Lucian teams. I have my Miang Tian Lucian, my Myrne Tian Lucian, my Jin Dova Lucian, my 3 Praline teams, my 2 Camilla teams, Tractor Windy Lulu, my Feng Yan teams. But yeah, that's pretty much it. We secured the 10-0 for the siege, and we actually got 230 contribution before the siege. My defenses were doing really well, but I think this was probably like mid G1 guilds. I'm not too sure. I've never seen them before. This was the first time fighting them. Here are my rewards for the siege: 217 crystals and a pretty good chunk of guild points. We did end up getting 235 contribution. K got 2nd place and Pure got 3rd. I got 17 defense wins. Again, it was probably lower G1, Let's go ahead and open up the trophy box. Let's see if we can get anything good. It was a really good start to the season though. And we do get 2 water scrolls and some crystals. I'll take it. We're going to go ahead and sell this rune. We do have a lab box here. It's really funny because I was like, there's a Devilmon. Why can't I get a Devilmon? When was the last time I got a Devilmon? And guess what? In this box, we do end up getting a Devilmon. So that was really nice to see, especially since I used some Devilmon on the Second Awakened Gina and Zinc for the new Steel Fort Abyss. And here's the last thing. We have the Monster Subjugation box, 47 rewards. Let's see if we can get some scrolls. That's all I ever really look for from these. The rewards are pretty trash. Comptuous needs to buff this one just like they did for the Triple S boxes for World Boss. I don't know if that applied to all Triple S boxes. They still kind of suck in my opinion. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and clean these out. And as we're cleaning them out, I do want to say this is going to be a very interesting season. So don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to stay tuned for what's in store for the season. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.